Welcome back to Let's Play Neopets Darkest Faerie. So, this is always fun. So there was a big Windows update, one of those super big ones that are basically a reinstallation of the entire operating system between now and the last recording session. And that always means I have to reinstall my drivers for my controller, for my microphone, all of that stuff. And it always messes up my recording settings too. This time, I know that I can at least record audio and whatnot, which I don't always have that luxury. But I feel like there's a bit more of an echo to my voice than usual. So if you guys think that's the case, tell me. I can start looking into that. But if it's just me being paranoid, well, I guess that's that. In any case, we want to give Roberta some actual screen time, so let's do that for her. There's a lot of wind here. But anyways, I believe we've already explored this first part here at least a little bit. Guessing I can't jump over that. Insurmountable waist-high fence. So I think the next thing to do is just go into, okay, not there, but go into somewhere. Okay, those things want to kill me. There's something like this to fight somewhere. That was easy. Of course, Tor is still useful. Actually, can she knock down the... No. Come on, stop wasting energy. She doesn't seem to knock those down. I don't know what the point for spinning is. Ooh, thank you. It's something to keep in mind that I need to go find that upgraded defense spell for Roberta at some point. I don't really remember where that was, unfortunately. And it takes a while to go looking around everywhere and all the different shops everywhere in this game. I mean, you'd think there would probably be eventually another upgraded defense spell for her, since Tor has lots of shields you can buy. So you'd think there'd also be a multitude of... Ooh. It's like a cathedral. So you'd think there'd also be a multitude of different defense spells you can get for Roberta, but it didn't really feel that way. Just kind of just said, hey, this is a better defense spell, instead of having a defense spell that really had any character to it, so to speak. Nothing there. Kinda wonder. I mean, it's not surprising yet, but it's never really touched on this, but... Oh. One fun thing about world building is always coming up with very peculiar religions they come up with. Because when you can make up the rules for a universe, you can always come up with whatever metaphysical anything you want. That little cathedral makes you think of that. Anyways, we should probably actually progress instead of just exploring now. Where are we exactly anyways? I can run in here. Did I already do this? I already came here. Just that stinger again. Doesn't seem like this is a thing you can open. No. Alright. Can't get in through there. For some reason. Whoa. Some weird geometry. Oh, there's a little bump on the... Okay, there's just an invisible rock here or something. Can I head on up? Can I climb up here and go to the left? That might be our way through here. I don't really... No, that's much too high. I think. Unless there was something else we could climb on the other side to get up there. I don't think there was. something there about. I think it's just a banner and it's not something I can climb. Okay. That's not the button I was trying to press for some reason. Don't know why I did that. I mean, there's that little... I wish I could move on the map, but towards the bottom left there's kind of an opening that looks like lets you into a deeper portion of the castle. I'll head on over to that. Wherever that is. It seems like it's over here, and then the map doesn't acknowledge this wall here, which is a problem. I mean, I can't say no to more Chocodos. And I know there are enemies in certain places, but I don't know how to get to those enemies. Which is a little awkward. Probably just missing a little hole in the wall somewhere. Maybe? Or I haven't gone up here. Not there. Game? Am I missing something? Can't climb on that. Let me climb on that. I want to get a good view of this place. I don't see any place that I've progressed through, really. Up. I need to make sure I can't go up on the side here or anything. Can't go around there. Feeling like the answer is no. I was not pressing that button, thanks. Start controller. Where am I now? All the way down here. Because there are vines over there that look like I could climb. And I could run along the wall into another area. But there seems to be an invisible wall, so I don't think that's really what I'm supposed to do. It's kind of weird, I just don't really see any indication of what I should or shouldn't be doing here. Nothing really to climb there. I wish I could get up there. Or I'd like to just jump through here. Feels like I should be able to do that. Can't climb those. That big branch is in the way. This, it feels like I should be able to go through, but I can't. And there are enemies right through there too. Hey. Man, we really messed these guys up. Thank you for your money. There are enemies through here, but I can't do anything with that. I kind of bugged out. Nothing I can do there though. So nothing here. I'm really not the first time I've gotten lost in this game. Why do I keep playing the stinger? And not much else to see. I would think that a place I'd want to be would be somewhere along the border here, along the wall. I'm kind of neglecting the center. What else would I do? Anywhere. I also acknowledge this part here. There's nothing here. It's interesting that you can climb up here. Let's see what you would do up here. There's nothing on really. Okay. I know, I was kind of thinking to myself, there's no way this could do anything. As I did that, and then it did something. Whatever. A hint would be nice for that game, but... I'm curious what's down there if I drop down there. I can shimmy across here. But what's down there? Oh, I can come back up if I come down here. That doesn't seem very reasonable, architecturally speaking. Can't stand on there for some reason. There we go. It's always painfully slow in video games, shimming across things and climbing up things, so I always try to skip as much as I can, like that. I forget I can actually just keep jumping in this game. Except for at the top. Or at least, you know... Excuse me. Where are we going now? Well, we can go back down. Or we can come back up, rather. So as I drop down here. Just some chocodos, I guess. Ew, not chocodos, but still cool. And whoever's inside there, I guess. Yeah, we still can't reach. And up we go. I've never really been sure what to think of this star pattern that Neopets keeps using. Initially there were starry, and there still is of course, but there's the starry paint color that doesn't get used that often. I always thought it looked a little tacky. And then you see it on lots of clothes and whatnot. The thing is, Neopets kind of tries to make this weird starry pattern, and that looks a little tacky sometimes. Yeah, I figured. So I was trying to walk around it. A sound would have been nice, by the way. Thank you. I need that. They kind of associate with magic. That Kavara, for instance, is a starry cow. And here we're wearing, for instance, these starry robes. Oh, where'd you go? There you go, just despawned. Oh, that's the wrong way. It is interesting I can actually melee enemies too, just to kind of get them off me a little bit. But Roberta's really got some power to her now. It's nice. By the way, is this on the map? Kind of. Just... Yeah, so there's kind of this weird combination of knowing that not really liking the starry design usually, but knowing it has a meaning. And kind of liking its meaning. Also, I think I used to have a starry paintbrush plushie at one point. I don't know where I got it from, but I lost that thing many, many years ago. The only Neopet I really find myself liking the star design on is cows, probably specifically because of Kavara. Because I'm kind of used to the idea of seeing a starry design on cows, and on a cow specifically, it's reminiscent of Kavara, who specifically kind of has those stars as their trademark. very useful. To evoke the magical, well, the powerful wizard feeling. Kavar is, I don't know if I mentioned it, Kavar does have some interesting backstory. Like her siblings and whatnot, or something weird like that. I don't remember all of it. I came across it not so long ago. A few weeks ago. Speaking of which, though, I did actually find, just yesterday by pure coincidence, I don't think I ever saw this before. I'd come across comments from the Neopets team on pronunciations of Neopian things before, but I don't think I'd ever seen that they had actually made a little, like, pronunciation guide in Flash. And this was really old, so it doesn't have lots of things like, for instance, newer species names like Sweet Talk. But there is a little pronunciation guide they made where you can just listen to how lots of things are pronounced. Name of the species. And let's use those. And I'm pretty sure they're all the voicing was done by Donna, actually. I mean, I did not realize her accent was so strong. But it was interesting checking a few things. Some of the weird things are that, namely that, the one that always throws people off is, I always call them Mincies, but those little monkey-looking things, M-I-N-C-I, it's pronounced Muncie. It's basically like monkey, but with an S sound, which is really strange. Not how you usually pronounce a Y. Whoa! Jeez, Roberta. It feels like this is actually like a place to... I don't know if I want to stay down here, if I want to... I should probably keep my distance from this guy. And run all the way back. But there were a couple things I was still mispronouncing, like Darrigan. It's not pronounced Darrigan, but in fact Darrigan. Which one is that one? Water? Air? Oh geez, I made this episode a bit long. Which it was kind of on purpose because we wasted a lot of time earlier in this episode, so might as well. Oh man, she looked almost frightened for a second there. Yeah, I know. Why do you have to tell me that? Is it really that special of an item? I guess that's kind of like Kavar's potion, for instance. So that's always worth mentioning. And I'm fine just using light instead of sun. Already. We're already doing a ton of damage. What else was there? Oh, I never mentioned this. There's the Snowager. I always pronounce it the Snowager. It's the Snowager. It's kind of weird. That's not really the hardest one for me to accept, because I've always, I don't know why, I always really liked the Snowager, or Snowager. So the way that I pronounced it just kind of became important to me in a strange way. So learning that I've been mispronouncing it all this time is kind of weird to me. I was never really sure what the name was supposed to mean or what it was supposed to come from. Why it would be pronounced Snowager, but it's just what I always did. But no, it's a Snowager, in fact. Oh! Most interesting one. Most interesting ones, I guess. There's also Illizen, which they did in fact pronounce correctly in this game. The most interesting one, I think, was Neopia. They do in fact have the word Neopia in there. And lo and behold, the way this game pronounces Neopia in the opening, we hear it as Neopia, is in fact not correct. The pronunciation guide actually has it pronounced as Neopia instead, with emphasis on the O instead of the P. So I feel vindicated. But I also feel slightly disappointed that for all the attention to detail this game has for official Neopets things, this game got the pronunciation of... Up that. There you go. You do so little damage with melee. I expected to kill enemies, and it doesn't. But mispronouncing the name of the world is a little awkward. Regardless, that'll be this episode of Let's Play Neopets Darkest Faerie. See you guys next time, the next episode. And we do who knows what up here. Just jump on him. Usually works. There you go. Anyways, bye everyone. I'm surprised there's so many struppies at this point in the game, but I use them, so a little better. See ya.